Our best moment of the season was the Farmingdale game. It was our very first home game, and we were really nervous because we didn't know who would come, and a lot of people came to support us. And it was a really competitive team, so we were kind of a little scared because we went to 5 sets with them. But that's really when it showed that we were really strong and we were mentally there. And when we won, that was probably the best moment that we had the whole season.
Overall, I believe that this season was very interesting because a lot of people improved like never before. I also saw a lot of fiery passion in everyone's eyes. I could see that for every single match, they fought to the very end and they never gave up. And they just kept going and going and going. But I knew that they would never give up because they have their sights on the win.
I think we had a very successful season because we made it to semis for the first time in 14 years. So overall, I think we did very well.
The best moment was during quarterfinals when we faced Hunter College. Everyone fought really, really hard, and we were very close, extremely close. But I think the best and funniest part was when we had to take golf carts to our tennis courts with our opponents. That was very interesting. And I think overall, that very day, I believe a lot of people exceeded their own expectations. And I'm very proud of my entire team for giving it their all and bonding as a family.
Best moment of soccer season is definitely tying Brooklyn College and having a shutout, especially because it was photography day. We have photographs commemorating the entire day, and I'm never going to forget it.
In my 4 years here at John Jay, I've never played on a team that was more dedicated and brought such passion to the game. From preseason to the end of our season, we became a totally different team, and I know that the girls are in good hands moving forward.
The past 4 years have come to fruition this year, especially these past 2 years with this new coaching staff has solidified that this team is going to accomplish great things. The program has grown exponentially, and I expect championships in the future.
This season we started off really great. The first race we had a first place finish, and overall the team had was first place in out of all CUNY. Throughout the season, the girls kept on medaling throughout each PR, which was representing John Jay all over. By the end of the season, we ended up in second place at the CUNYAC Championship, which has been the first time we've done in about 10 years. We hope with the returner of 3 medalers from CUNYAC that we'll end up in first place next year for the return of the 2016 season.
We had a pretty good season this year. We had a top finisher, Richard Brienza, but overall as a team, we did pretty good. We had other runners, Tevin Brown, who finished as well in the top 15. And yeah, I think we did pretty good. Besides, we were plagued with a bunch of injuries, but I think we all pushed through and did a lot better as the season went by.
For the best moment of this season, I would say particularly was at CUNY Champs, specifically speaking about Michelle Formato. Michelle had never medaled throughout any meet of her whole entire life, and it was constantly always bothering her. At CUNY Axe, she ended up being 15th place, which was the very last participant to receive a medal, which was a great thing to finally see coming out of her. Along with that, the women, we had no idea that we were going to end up in second place because of how close the score was. So once we finally heard that John Jay had hit second place, I would have to say that was probably the best moment we had this season.
One of our practices, we had the whole men's team come out, and we all kind of stayed close together. So I felt running together was one of the best moments because we all knew how to improve, and we all pushed each other through the practice. So I felt like as a bonding experience, that was really good.